The epic and unbeatable at Scrabble.
The nerds with attitude!
Hello, it is Shin the Hero for round 3 of our Pokemon locals at Columbus Cards and Games. Link it down in the descriptions. Buy stuff from them. They are wonderful people. The shop owners are Tyler and Jake. That's what they are. They have a TCG Player Link and they have an actual website also. But buy stuff from them. They have wonderful prices too. Wonderful prices. I am playing. This match is round 3, and we are playing up against ETERNATUS VMAX. That is what we're playing up against. That is the guy. I call it ETERNATUS and Friends because there's just a bunch of crap in here. This match, I won't leak what happens, but I am 2-0 right now. ETERNATUS is 2-0, and I'm playing against. He is a very good player. I remember when I first started, I could never beat Greg. That's his name, Greg, who's piloting E-Turn right now. I could never beat him. Like he was good. He was a good player up there. He also, I think he, because as you see, he qualified for some things. But he was real good, and I got to a point where I'm decent enough where the end result, what happens as you see at the end of the video, end result, I'm decent enough now to the point where I can take Greg, I feel like. But like Greg was good, man. He still is. He's getting back into the game too. So we start. He is going first. I have the starter that I want to start with, which is Sobble. And Greg, he does. I think he's going for. So like Greg is like, there's a play later down the road, which I'm like, because some stuff happened again. I'm not trying to spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. But there's a play, like he is thinking hard to try to take 2 prizes that turn, and to me, I'm like, it doesn't matter. However, the end result, it would have mattered if he took that prize, which he doesn't. But you'll see in the game. Like in this E-Turn deck, I think he's playing is the Moltres. What else is in there? The Obstagoon. What is else in there? The Crobats. I'm looking at that switch. I was like, man, that looked nice. But what else is in there? I can't think of what. I don't think the Leopards are in there. Or Leopards are in there. I don't think that's in there. The Hoopa. Hoopa's in here. Hoopa's in here too. And I think Baby Moltres is in here. I don't know though. I don't think so. But this match is a really good match though. This was a very good match. But Malamar does do Malamar things in this. I will tell you that. And the other thing about it is, because of ETERNATUS VMAX has a 340 HP. He's a chunky boy, and he is not easy to one-shot knock out. Because you're asking for 9 cards versus like the regular 8. It's already hard enough to get 8 cards, but 9? And I don't think he plays Big Charm in this, because if he did, that'd be even. I was not one-shotting it. I was going into this knowing, because I knew he was playing ETERNATUS. I was going into this knowing I was not one-shotting this guy. That's how I was going in. I was like, I'm not one-shotting E-Turn. So I need to either figure out my prizes a different way, or I need to hit the E-Turn as hard as I can, let him retreat later down the road, and then be a knockout, easier knockout later. But I think my prizes as it stand right now, because of the 3 he played, I was thinking I'm taking out a Hoopa. I'm taking out the Crobat, and I might take out the Moltres. I think that's what I'm shooting for, but I don't think I get there either. That and then a Zigzagoon. That would have been my last thing. This matchup is a rough matchup, in all honesty, and also Malamar is weak against Dark 2. So if he played his cards right, he probably would have been able to knock me out with a Zigzagoon, but he went first. So I get an NK down. I attach. I don't get the Brawly play here. So I just call for family. And I know I get a Remoraid, another NK, and I think a Sobble. I think that's what we get. And that's what we get, and that's what we should get, I believe so. And he was a little bit he was a little bit tilted about that. He was like, it does what? and when I brought down the NK, he was like, oh man, I don't like that at all. Cause at first he was like, I just need to knock out an NK, so I'm fine. But now there's 2 NKs down, and he was like, man, I don't like that, because like now I still have to worry about the Malamar, which still is relatively unfortunate here, because I think he still knocks out an NK, which allows me to keep the Sobbles. And I think after he knocks out the NK, I'm like, I think your best bet is to knock out the Sobbles, in all honesty, because Sobbles are the engine of the deck, in all honesty. I feel like the Sobbles are the most important. The Sobbles and the Inteleon, the Drizzles and Inteleons, they're the most important in the Malamar Rapid Strike day. I've been playing Rapid Strike Malamar since it was out, so I mean I know the deck. But I feel like those are like the most important pieces. And I've swapped back and forth from the Chino version and the Inteleon version. And at the end of the day, I've said this probably in the video before, I like the Inteleon version better because you get more options and it's a lot more versatile than the Chinchino version. I know the Chinchino version, you can pitch non-rapid strike cards and you can build a hand, and I do see the merits of the Chinchino version because you can late game take those. Like if I was playing the Chinchino version, I could probably late game take that knockout, get 10 cards, get 10 rapid strike cards on the on the E-turn, but I don't. But at the same time, like I feel like the Chinchino version is a little bit slower. Now you do have a lot more room in the deck, but without the Inteleons. But at the same time, I don't know. I like the Inteleon. I feel like the Inteleon is the optimal way to play Rapid Strike Malamar. That's what I feel like. So he's trying to decide. I think he actually plays the Goon too. I think he plays down the Goon to ping something, and I think he pings NK if memory serves correctly. I believe I misplay in this game too. Granted, I probably misplay a lot and not know it, but I'm not sure what we were talking about right then and there. But he hits the Sobble, so he could Crobat, which he doesn't have the VMAX. And that was the other thing. I was hoping, I was hoping he doesn't get the VMAX, which I don't think he does. And I was hoping, because I think I play a Pokemon catcher, and I was hoping to hit it, and I don't think I hit it. Yeah, I spoiled that one. But I don't think I hit it. And I was hoping to hit it so I could get the E-turn, so I could one-shot the E-turn. And if memory serves correctly, there is a point in here where I just leave because my sister, she was bringing me some allergy medicine because my allergy season, man. Like, this pollen is whooping my boy. My face was melting. But she was bringing me some allergy medicine, and I think I have to run. I run out, and so that also messes up my whole line of play. Cause like at the moment, cause I know she's coming, and I'm worried about that, and I'm trying to play this game at the same time. So yeah, I know my sister's not gonna watch this video, but it's her fault for the end result. She messed up my turn, but she's not gonna watch this. Anyway, back to it's still his turn, and I know he's gonna knock out. He's going to take the knockout on the NK. And he is very I guess meticulous when he plays too. He be trying to be, not only is Greg, the thing I like about Greg, not only is he trying to play the game, he's trying to play 4D chess on you too. He's trying to be like 3-4 turns ahead. That's what he's trying to do. But at the same time, he's going off of the regular Malamar, because he also plays online. He's going off a regular Malamar list. I'm not a regular Malamar player, and I'm also not a regular player either. So I'm always coming with some spiciness and whatnot. So let's say I think we get the Drizzle. I know I knock the Hoopa out, even though I didn't want to. I want to knock out the E-turn, but I don't get there. And I don't know why I'm shuffling, because I know I'm going back into the deck. Sometimes I do that. No. I know I got Cynthia in my hand. That's why I'm shuffling. I got Cynthia in my hand. I have Cynthia in my hand. So I'm shuffling so I can draw first, then I do the other thing. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm going to get the Cynthia. I'm going to get Cynthia. So I shuffled for no reason. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I am an inefficient Pokemon player. I know I want Cynthia, or at least I feel like I should get Cynthia. Watching this back through and talking through this, I feel like I should get Cynthia. That's what we should do. That's what. Nope. I want an NK. So I have Cynthia in my hand. I need another NK down. Nope. I am bad at this. So I'm getting an energy. That means I have a way to get NK, or I'm just going to get NK with the artillery. I know I need to get an NK down. That is hella important right now. Because I know I need, I think he's got 12. No, I think Hoop is 113. 130. I think it's 130, which is another. That's the time thing. That's the whole band thing I want to put in there. But I think he's 130, and yeah, he saw me draw those cards. He was like, "What it do?" So he's reading it right now, and he was like, "It does what?" So the most important thing is to get the NK down, and I need 4. So I got that. So I'm getting the NK now. I think I'm getting the NK now. Yeah, I get the NK down, then do that. I think I just get a random Rapid Strike card. Oh no, I get another NK down. So I get 2 NK down, so I can be prepared. I know I have it in my hand there. I think I got it in my hand because I need 4 to knock out the Hoopo. So I should have 4. I think there's nothing else I could do. Oh no, so we got 120. Yeah, he got 120. Okay. 4, 8, 12. All right, he got 120. Okay, it's not 130. Okay, so surprised. And I think this is the turn he evolves into the VMAX. Because he's waiting right now. And I guess he's trying to play out in his head. This is the turn he's trying to take 2 prizes. This is the turn. NK has 50. And this is the turn he's trying to take out the NK. I think if he had, I think what he was trying to do is it's down to 20. If he gets another goon and 2 nets, that's what he's hoping for, so he can knock out the NK. Turn this to the A turn. And like I said, this is the turn he wants to do it. It's either this turn or next turn is the turn he wants to try to take 2 prizes. That's his attempt. And he misses it. And I think I evolved the NK. It's either that or his next turn where I don't. Yeah, right now I think he's on the phone right now. But it's either next turn or this turn where he's attempting to take 2 prizes. That's what he's attempting to do. And he just didn't get there. And oh wait, I forgot to change my prize counter. There we go. And he should. Okay. Okay. He plays the Ultra Ball. I think he gets another goon. I think. Either that or Crobat. Because I think we asked. I think he gets Crobat, if memory serves. I think he gets the Crobat. Because he asked if he played Crobat this turn. And I think this is his 3rd turn. So there's that. Yeah, he gets the goon. And I think he's going to... This is the turn he was trying to actually not take 2 prizes. This was the turn. And I think he has a way to give the back. I think. Because he was hoping for nets. But I'm not 100% on it. I remember vaguely of the match. I know the end result of the match. But I do know that because he was thinking real hard how to take 2 prizes. And I know he was having a discussion on if it was important for him to take, if he took this prize this turn. Now seeing how what happens at the end, I personally I still kind of feel like it didn't matter if he got this prize or not. I still had a way to come back if he got the 2 prizes or not. But I don't know, because I would have played things differently. I would have did things differently. But I know I pull off this ridiculous play, and I'm 1 card short. I had 8 rapid strike cards in hand, and I was 1 card shy. And I think this is the point where my sister calls, and I don't remember what's fully in my hand, but I know I would have did some things differently if like I probably would have played the Inteleon, the quick shooter Inteleon, to ping that E-turn. But I think, like I said, at this point, I'm thinking because at this point though, I was like, I cannot knock him out. I can't knock it out. So I'm gonna hit it as hard as I possibly can. That's the goal. That's my idea of the thing. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit it as hard as I can and try to clean up with Inteleon or something like that. That's my mindset right now. But I get super close, and I don't know what other play, because I don't know what's in my hand. I don't know what other play. This, I'm hoping I hit heads. Does not. I hit tails. So I can take an easier KO. Does not work. So now I'm in the point where I have to. I have to commit to hitting this as hard as I possibly can. I mean, I still have options. Like if I have a Drizzle in hand, which I think that's what I'm getting. If I have Drizzle in hand, I get Drizzle. I can't figure out what was all in my hand to actually figure if I can 100%. I could have knocked this out. I don't know. I know ways in my head right now, and I could talk if I had this and that in my hand to actually take the knockout, to find a way, a line of play to get this knockout. But with what's in my hand versus what's in my hand and what I'm getting, I do not think there was no other way for me to get this. I really think though, I feel like if I got a rapid strike Inteleon, because I think I got net in hand, but if I got rapid strike Inteleon and just pinged that ahead of time and then net up, because I do net, I think I remember, because I think I lose the artillery here because I needed everything to, and I think that's the play that I go off of, where I think I got enough where I could leave this thing with 20 and then just hit it. If he does not play Big Charm. If he does not put a Big Charm on it. and I could take a knockout later. Yeah, and we get all that. And which I'll probably more likely fast forward a bit. Or cut that part out where I leave. Because I know it's this turn. We get an NK, and I think we get another NK. Because I'm trying to build up the trying to count how many cards in my hand. I don't think I could do anything else, and I have 8. I have 8. And I needed one more. I just needed one more card to knock out the E-Turd. I have net, and I think I net up the auxiliary. I think I do. I think I net up the auxiliary. And I'm hesitant because I don't want to net up the auxiliary, but I have to. To do the play I want to do now. So we got 8 cards. And I needed 9 to knock that thing out. Short 1. Now I was like, oh man, that sucks. We were short 1. And it feels bad, but I have a play where I can at least knock out the E-turn if he doesn't play Big Charm, and he does not, spoiler alert, he does not play Big Charm. So I'm good on that. He actually puts an air balloon on this thing. So I'm good on that, and I can knock that out with an Inteleon ping. And my last 2 prizes will either be it has to be a Crobat. I have to boss up a Crobat, and that's what my last 2 that's my idea. I was like, my last 2 prizes will be a Crobat. Boss up Crobat, and I should be good. But I need to reestablish another auxiliary down to do such a thing. Well, I don't think I need to, in all honesty. But bossing up a Crobat is what we need. He retreats into a fresh E-turn, if memory serves. Yeah, if memory serves correctly, I think he retreats into a fresh E-turn. And at this point, it don't matter where he puts the damage down on, because I think because we had a little bit more time, because we started late, we got a little bit more time, and I think we are the last game. And he attaches, and I know he energy switches to the E-turn. He puts up a fresh E-turn. He puts up a fresh E-turn, and he does that. He's going to knock out the Malamar. and here's the, once he knocks that out, I will say he Marnies me, which I only, and it was okay that he Marnied me, But at the same time, it sucked that he Marnied me because I had Cynthia in my hand. And he said, he was like, I'm going to Marnie you because you probably got Cynthia in your hand. Which I didn't say anything. But I did have Cynthia in hand. And I would have been able to win if he didn't Marnie me. So now we are in time. Because I think I'm turn 1. We're in time. And I am trying to get the knockout because I'm turn 0. He's turn 1, turn 2, and then turn 3. And this is where we have the discussion about him about I do go ahead and knock out the E turn. And I have 2 prizes left, and I got 1 more turn. And here's the discussion where we was talking about where if he took that NK prize earlier, he says he would have won. I also feel like if he didn't Marnie me, I feel like I would have won here. I would have won here if he didn't Marnie me. But he Marnied me, and that was very unfortunate. It was a very unfortunate thing. So what I'm trying to do here is trying to buy me a turn where I could what I was thinking about was retreating. It was like if he doesn't have the boss, I should be good. And his bench is full and everything. Well, almost full. But I need to get another NK down. That's what I need to do. I need to get another NK down. But I have no way to get another NK down. I can't get an NK down. So, because I didn't get an NK out of the prizes or anything like that. So, I do go ahead and evolve, I think. Because I've got no way to actually win. Because even if I evolve into the Malamar, the Malamar still get knocked out, and I don't have that's what we're saying. I don't have a secondary attack. I don't have an attacker. I don't have a way to get an attacker. So all I would do is pass, and he'd take a knockout, and then he'll take another knockout. But he has no way to take double knockouts. That's the conundrum that we are at right now. And we at the end of the day we do agree for the tie because he'll be a prize short, and I'm 2 prizes short. Because I don't have a boss in hand. I don't got no way to say I'm about to try to retreat, and he was like, "Don't do that," because I got boss in hand. So I was like, fuck. So there we agree on a tie. So this ends up being a tie at the end of the day. So we go into turns and everything. We just tie. We agree on tie. So like I am 2-0-1 and he is 2-0-1 as well. He draws and everything like that, but again, it ends in a tie, and that's what I was saying. I still don't think without us knowing, because again I had to leave, so that was another time. That was time 2, and then there was some plays that I probably could have sped up my play a little bit faster and all that junk. But as I said, there were some plays that I could have did to speed up my play and everything, where I could have had a little bit more time. All I needed was another turn. The same thing with him. All he needed was another turn too. But I feel like the Marnie is what saved him, in all honesty. I feel like the Marnie saved him. And if he did not Marnie, I feel like I'm knocking out that E turn. I'm knocking out the E turn. If he did not Marnie. If he Marnies, then we put in that predicament. And if I got another NK down, I'm winning that game too. But, it happens. As we always say, show your attitude, you wonderful, beautiful nerd. Deuces.